Cambodian police to suppress garment workers' protest demanding increased salaries elsewhere made many people injured. At least 15 people were arrested, including trade union leaders, monks, and many others were injured in the clashes, at 12 o'clock on February 1, 2014. Protesters demanding that the minimum wage increase. The incident happened before the plant in Porsinghkai County, Yakchen, outside Phnom Penh, where thousands of workers and many of the monks' protests demanded raising the monthly minimum wage of up to $160. The violence occurred as hundreds of police tried to block the protesters proceeded to blockade highways 4 and the Phnom Penh special economic zones. Workers shoved and threw stones at police, and security forces have been suppressing the protesters with canes and batons, as many hot-headed and seriously injured. Police arrest 15 workers, including He Born Pao, president of the Independent Democratic Union and the Non-Government Economy, IDEA, and 5 other monks with allegations of inciting violence, sabotage the factory property. He Am Sam Ath, head of Monitoring Human Rights Protection Organization LICDHO, told RFA at the clash, "We are not satisfied with the use of violence by police and military forces. This forces the superior command does not respect the law. So many people suffered severe injuries. 5 monks were arrested, police forced the complete and are being detained." Military spokesman warns. Cambodian National Ken Tito tells us that repressive police force led by groups of protesting harassment do affect the morale of workers who are working inside. According to Mr. Tito, police arrested 15 people, including 5 monks. Police are preparing files on trial. Mr. Ken Tito said, "I assume that some of the workers and trade union leaders have acted beyond, does not respect the law and beyond, so the police are forced to adopt legislation on domestic violence, in order to protect the public interest and of the individual." On the same day, there were tens of workers from about 300 garment company and other leather shoes down the strike and demonstrations. Largely concentrated in the capital, the last, in Kampong Spu, Kendal, and Kampong Chmain provinces, while thousands of opposition supporters gathered in Freedom Square. Protesters demanded Prime Minister Hun Sen to resign, or new elections held. The union leader said there are many places in police beating crowd to disperse, but ugly altercations in front of Yakchen factory. Also, the Association of Manufacturers of Apparel, GMAC, reported to the Ministry of Labor in Cambodia on February 1 that the situation is extremely serious, particularly relating to security, safety, and violence can happen all the time. More than 500 mills is a member of GMAC, temporarily closed are not time limited. Earlier, on December 31, the Cambodian government decided to increase the minimum wage for garment workers, textiles from $80 to $100/month, to $1 million in 2014. However, the unions and the workers do not accept this increase.